Welcome to Journey of Truths, where we tackle life's most challenging questions, unpack the layers of our experiences, and seek healing together. I'm your host, Kimberly Janelle, and today we're exploring powerful and deeply personal topics. Can grief really help you heal from childhood trauma and other trauma you've experienced in life? Grief and trauma are often seen as separate journeys, but what if grief, when handled with intention, can become a gateway to healing? Today, we're going to unpack this and find hope in the process. Let's start by defining these two powerful forces. Grief. Grief is the emotional response to loss. It can come from losing a loved one, a relationship, or even an identity or dream. Trauma, on the other hand, is the imprint of deeply distressing experiences. Childhood trauma, in particular, can shape how we view the world, others, and ourselves. These experiences might seem unrelated, but they're deeply connected. Grief often surfaces when we process trauma, mourning the childhood we didn't have, the safety we were denied, or the person we might have been without the pain. But here's the thing, while grief hurts, it can also heal. Grieving doesn't just mean sitting in sadness, it's an active process of confronting what has been lost and making space for something new. Here's how grief can help heal trauma. Acknowledging what was lost. For many, trauma means suppressing feelings or memories to survive. Grief allows you to name the pain, validate it, and honor what was taken from you. For example, if you experienced neglect or abuse in childhood, grief might involve mourning the lack of love, safety, or support you deserved. This acknowledgement can be the first step in breaking free from the shame or self blame often tied to trauma. Releasing suppressed emotions. Trauma often locks away emotions like anger, sadness, or fear. Grieving creates a safe space to let those feelings out. You might cry, journal, or even have a deep conversation with a trusted friend or therapist. Releasing these emotions is like clearing out the clutter of your heart and mind. Finding meaning and connection. Grief can help you reconnect with your story. When you grieve the pain of your past, you can also start to reclaim your power, realizing that your trauma does not define you. This process can lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and others, fostering empathy and resilience. Practical steps to grieving and healing. If you're wondering how to use grief as a tool for healing trauma, here are some steps to guide you. Create a safe space to grieve. Whether it's through therapy, journaling, prayer, or meditation, give yourself time and space to feel. Grieving trauma can be overwhelming, so it's essential to do this in a way that feels safe and supported. Talk about it. Sharing your story with someone you trust can be transformative, whether it's a therapist, a support group, or a close friend. Talking about your experiences can help you process them and feel less alone. Honor your younger self. If your trauma stems from childhood, try to connect with your inner child. This could be through writing a letter to your younger self, looking at old photos, or simply reminding yourself that the child you once were deserved love, care, and protection. Seek professional help. If your trauma feels too heavy to process alone, don't hesitate to seek help from a therapist or counselor. They can provide tools and techniques to guide you through the grieving process and help you heal. Find small moments of joy. Healing doesn't mean you'll never feel pain again, but it does mean you can experience joy alongside it. Look for moments of peace, connection, or laughter. They are signs that healing is happening. My personal journey, grieving the loss of my son Samad, forced me to confront not only his absence, but also unresolved pain from my own past. Grief opened the door to healing wounds I didn't even realize I was carrying. I learned that by sitting with the pain, not running from it, I could find a path forward. Grief taught me to honor my story, embrace my resilience, and extend grace to myself. If you're listening to this today, I want you to know that you are not alone. Grieving trauma is not easy, but it's worth it. Every tear shed, every memory revisited, and every step taken toward healing is a testament to your strength. Thank you for joining me today on Journey of Truths. Remember, grief is not your enemy. It's a powerful ally in the journey of healing. It's okay to mourn, to feel, and to release. Give yourself permission to heal one moment at a time. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need it. You can also connect with me on social media or through my nonprofit, One Family, One Fight, where we support survivors of trauma and loss. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember, healing is a journey and you are never alone on it.